Hey folks, it's your favorite Woods Pixie, and I'm back with part 2 of why don't they just stop it then? So, if you consider it this way, which is the way that I eventually ended up considering it, if you have firefighters, policemen, ambulatory care, nurses, doctors, psychologists, lawyers, judges, prosecutors, all on the take, all involved in the trafficking ring, they're not going to want to stop it. They have no incentive. I mean, for the police to keep it going, that's job security for them. For the prosecution to keep it going, that's also job security for them. For the judges to keep it going, again, job security for them. So they really don't give a damn. They don't care. They pretend to care. But when someone who has witnessed 6 years of it and has written down all six dates and notes for 3 of them, well, 4, 3.5, but has witnessed shit like that. Guy saw me, slowed down to stare at me, then pulled over behind me. Empty lot, it's not like he's going to visit. Whew. But why don't these people stop it? Because they're getting paid to do it. Average citizens are often involved when the ones that are in law enforcement but are the traffickers encourage them to get involved by saying things like they're under investigation. They may or may not be. That might or might not be true. But law enforcement doesn't include civilians, not legal law enforcement, not real law enforcement. They don't just go out and ask every civilian in that person's life to traumatize them. That's not what law is. So, if a cop comes up to you and says, hey, can you say this trigger word to this person? It might seem innocent to you. I mean, you're only saying a word. But there's a thing called a dog whistle trigger, where they could say words that trigger certain things from before, from your traumas. Like with me, people constantly bring up the dead people and the dead animals. Constantly. I mean, I had a woman just the other day tell me she had a cat named Boo Boo that gave kisses, and another cat named Little Bit. Boo Boo was the name of my familiar that was smoked on the highway. And Little Bit was the name of a duck. It was the name of a duck that I had raised. Well, tried to raise. Turns out you can't raise a single duckling. It is true what they say online. They will die. I'd found it in the woods. It was by itself. I wasn't in a position to go and get a bunch of ducks. And I also didn't know anyone that could take the duck. So I tried to do the best I could, but it didn't work out. Ow, my arm. So, doing things like repeated instances where you will see them use trigger words, use scenarios, use all sorts of weird things and weird behaviors and shitty behaviors to try to provoke you into a reaction. Because if you react, they can brand you as crazy. If they branded you as crazy, that's half their job done. If they've decided they want you, they will go to any lengths to try and entrap you, ensnare you, or brand you. So if they can't make you crazy, they will make you a criminal. And if they can't make you crazy or a criminal, then they start trying to bump you off. I've had all three, but screaming for help and telling people has at least gotten them to back the fuck up, because they see I'm constantly talking to the police, constantly trying to get attention onto this topic. Constantly trying to get attention onto the topic. But so far it's yet unheard. Oy. Carrying a heavy load while I'm talking is not fun. So when you wonder why they're not stopping it, it's because most of them are part of it. Be it by acting like an innocent civilian when they're not, or be it by being a person in power orchestrating these things. These things come from the top. And if you're not trafficable and they want to traffic you, they will make it so. They will make it so. So far, they've tried for 6 years on me. So far, hasn't worked. But doesn't mean they've stopped trying. So keep your head up, keep your eyes open, and keep your mouth open. Talk as much as you can. Bring the attention to it. I'm gonna go for now. Do good, be good, get good things.